Training your dog to go off leash is an important part of your dog's training, and it's a point where you know that your dog is a finished dog. Somebody just asked me if I would be interested in training them off leash at Prospect Park, and Prospect Park is this area in Brooklyn where it's a big park, and you can go over there at certain times of the day and not have your dog off of a leash, and it's the worst place to take your dog. And the reason why is there's so many dogs over there that are untrained, and they'll just run up to your dog. So if you're working with your dog and your dog is at sit or in any of the positions, you know, it's implied that the dog stays in those positions, but a dog gets in their face, they're going to pop out of those positions. They're going to pop out of those positions. It's going to make it miserable to train your dog. It's going to throw a monkey wrench in everything. That's not how it works anyway. You don't go someplace and this is how it is. It's a transitional thing. So the transition is, you know, your dog drags a leash at times, and also, you know, when your dog is getting this off leash, when it's learning this off leash, the way that you tell if your dog's ready to go off leash is you put your leash around your neck like this, hanging over your shoulder. This is attached to your dog, and if you can walk your dog for, you know, 3 or 4 blocks with your dog not yanking this off your shoulder and you having to grab it, you're probably good to go. If your dog will do 4 blocks, it'll probably do 16 blocks. Do you see what I'm saying? But you have to get your dog to that point, and it isn't like, oh, I'm just going to let my dog, I'm going to train my dog to be off of a leash. That's not how it works. There's things that we do to train the dog using methods of control so we still have control, right? Like using an e-collar, or, you know, dragging a leash, or using longer leashes. But it has to do with obedience and training your dog properly. It doesn't have to do with I'm taking the leash off the dog and I'm going to train it off leash. That's not it. So stay out of parks if you're trying to get your dog under control and you're trying to go off leash with your dog. Going to a park where dogs are running around like maniacs is the worst place that you can take your dog.